Music, please. And time. Welcome, judges. Like all things in coffee, the beauty of building a signature drink lies in the process. The spark of inspiration can come from the places we come from or the experiences within us. Today, I'll be sharing you my process. Speaking of process, please excuse me while I prepare the coffee for both of our courses. Feel free to reference these menus during my pauses. The coffee I'm serving today is from Pepe Gijon, Finca Soledad in Ecuador. And I chose this coffee for its subtle tropical notes, jasmine florals, honeysuckle sweetness, and stone fruit acidity. The coffee I'm serving you is a Típica Mejorada, which is a hybrid between Ethiopian heirloom and Bourbon that has undergone Thai-oxy wash processing. This is a process developed by Pepe to highlight the terroir of his coffee. Starting with open-air fermentation to introduce natural microbes, the coffee is then depulped, anaerobically fermented, and then meticulously washed and dried. The espresso I'm using today is for our cold beverage with a recipe of 20 grams in, 30 grams out, I'm going to adjust that. Well, while that's going, our hot beverage today is going to be brewed on the Weber Bird, which is a hybrid which is a full immersion brewer capable of creating a vacuum, resulting in an even extraction. So our recipe today is going to be about 45 grams at around 23 seconds. Weber Bird today, a full immersion brewer capable of creating a vacuum to increase extraction. The recipe today is going to be 15 grams in, 180 mils, at 92 degrees Celsius. I'll be agitating with 1, 2, 3 plunges to encourage extraction. The vessels I'm serving your drinks today, I designed and handmade myself to bring the functionality of ceramicware you see in cafes and the elegance of glassware that you see in bars to give you a bespoke drinking experience. The water today is 100 ppm using Apex mineral concentrates, bringing magnesium, calcium, potassium chlorides, along with potassium and sodium bicarbonates to increase the vibrancy and the sweetness of the brew. So while that's brewing, 15 mils of yuzu juice to bring citric acidity to the coffee. 25 mils of amaretto, turning that yuzu juice into red fruit juice. 25 mils of California wildflower honey syrup, infused with cinnamon, clove, and anise to turn that red fruit juice into fruit leather. 15 mils Vinarjot I made with macadamia nuts and red beans, adding yogurt sweetness and density. 15 mils of Sobieski Polish rye vodka to add flavor separation and a velvety mouthfeel. And lastly, 25 mils of Balvenie Caribbean cask to add the tropical notes and of pineapple and vanilla. Our target brew time today is going to be 210 to 230. And now I'm going to be lifting the bed, creating a vacuum, separating the coffees from the grounds. There we go. Thank you. Now our coffee, with notes of jasmine, honeysuckle, and pineapple. I'm serving this drink to you at a temperature of 45 degrees Celsius to balance the burn, aroma, and sweetness of the cocktail. Your first sip will experience red fruit leather or taste and aroma with a medium intensity in yogurt sweetness and citric acidity. In your second sip, you'll experience a long aftertaste of pineapple, candied pineapple, and yellow flowers. Judges, this is Winter Empress. Please enjoy. Ready, judges? So, from where I'm from, Los Angeles, California, winters can drop to a chilling 14 degrees Celsius. You can enjoy this toddy at a winter lodge in Big Bear, and in 4 hours, take a drive down and enjoy the sunny beaches of Santa Barbara. Summers, on the other hand, get quite hot, and for me and my family, beating the heat meant enjoying platters of cut tropical fruit. I remember growing up, there was one fruit that my parents would be on the search for, something that reminded them of home in Vietnam. They never knew what the fruit was in English, but to our surprise, one summer, we found pictures of this fruit on frozen little jars in the grocery store. Soursop was his name in English, guanabana in Spanish, and the joy that my parents experienced that summer is something that I want to share with you in this drink I call Soul Whip. So, into our adding 50 mils of espresso with notes of jasmine, black plum, and cranberry. I added 90 grams of soursop juice, frozen. 15 mils of soursop liqueur to add aroma. 15 mils of lime juice to add complexity to the acidity. 25 mils of rich demerara syrup infused with pandan, which is a leaf found in Southeast Asia for its nutty sweet notes. And 45 mils of absolute vanilla vodka, transforming the malic acidity and the pandan note into apple custard and chocolate banana. I'm using 2 nitro charges to create a creamy mouthfeel, reminiscent of the flesh of the soursop. Served at a temperature of 5 degrees Celsius to highlight the creamy sweetness, you're going to experience apple custard and blood orange. And on your second sip, more notes of chocolate banana and grape jelly, with a delicate body and a creamy mouthfeel. Judges, please evaluate this when I call time. I'm garnishing with a pandan leaf. And that is Soul Whip. Judges, please enjoy. That is my time.
That was competitor number 17, representing the United